pausing around us. And in that pause, in that moment, everything works itself out. Nothing needs a reaction. And so on my journey of meditation, I've learned to stop. I've learned to hit the pause button. Do I do it well? Probably not. Is this a daily practice? Absolutely. And is every day hard? No, nothing's hard if we look at it as if this is a beautiful journey that I get to wake up to, that I get to show gratitude for, that I get to step into a day to improve, to simply be in awe, to go back to the child. It's funny because as I was prepping for this yesterday, I came across a quote, and the quote was, "In each one of our cells is the wounded child." In each one of our cells is the wounded child. And through pause, through breathing, through a meditative practice, we can heal ourselves within, I believe we just said, as opposed to without. We can heal ourselves at the deepest, most cellular level, simply through breath, simply through our mindset, simply through how we go about everything. Does that mean I have to have a toxic positive mindset that everything's beautiful? I do not. I do not, because I'm human. But what happens is I'm allowed myself to have those thoughts, but I can now catch those thoughts instead of running with those thoughts and letting those thoughts take over my life. And so many of us understand that these patterns of thought that we go through on a daily basis are just repeated patterns of thought over and over. 75,000 thoughts a day we have on average, and 90% of those thoughts are the same ones, keeping us in the same stuck pattern. Until we see that, until we can break out of that, until we can say, I am not my thoughts. Are the thoughts going to stop through meditation? They are not. Are you going to become the observer of those thoughts? Absolutely. And you're going to be able to say, the same way we are on Main Street, the same way we are at the Stop and Shop, I don't need to do anything with those thoughts. They're just thoughts. In fact, I don't need you right now, and send them on their way. And by doing that, we take control of our lives. And I will tell you, standing here in front of you, I was 65 pounds heavier. I drank every single day. I ate excessively. Delicious, delicious meals on this island. I ate excessively, okay? But I had to change. I wanted to change. I had the choice to change, and I had to observe, did I want to, did I not want to? And for me, for my family, for the people I love, for this community, for the people I teach, for the people I coach, for the people I simply walk by or am grateful enough to sit in a room with, I chose to change. I quit drinking and I quit other things by simply saying it doesn't suit me anymore. And you know why it didn't suit me? Because I had found peace, serenity through my meditation practice. And for the first time in 48 years, I felt at the core, and I never wanted to lose the ability to feel. And through this practice, I continue that. I continue understanding who I am. I'm a sensitive man. I have cried in every yoga studio, on every bike trail, on every walking path, on every beach in this island. I have shed a tear. And at first I said, why? Why am I doing this? Toughen up, man. Let it go. You can do it. Let it go. And yet, that's where the strength was releasing those tears, the shame, the blame, the guilt, releasing it all and saying, this is who I am. Let it go. And through beautiful, beautiful teachers that we have on this island, I came to understand that the letting go of those emotions was clearing the space for this new person, not this new person, but the Andrew Viselli at the core to come back and shine. And so when we emote through a meditative practice. And if we go deep into meditation, we may cry, we may scream, we may shake. These are all normal things. This is the body opening up again. And when we breathe life into the cells. We breathe life back into our body. Our energy starts flowing again. We may tremor. We may get hands that claw up. Our toes may claw up. I may go to a different place. I may go drift off into the cosmos. And that is all bringing us back to what we were, who we were, who we are. And through this beautiful practice of looking in that mirror on a daily basis, it has taught me to not run from those emotions, but tap into those emotions and say, well, if that's just the surface of what I hit, let me tap into it more. Let me go deeper. What else is there? What else can I get to come out so that I can grow to become a better person for myself, for my family, for my loved ones, for this community, for the kids I teach, for every single person I come in contact with? That is my journey right now. And that's what I continue to do with my meditation practice, with teaching breath work. And so graciously enough, Joanne sat through one of my breathwork classes and then came and talked to me afterwards and said, I want you to come and speak to our congregation. And I was shocked. Right? What, me? Why? I'm just trying to heal. And she said, the message is simple. And it's so beautiful. And now, sitting here, first time inside of a Sunday congregation here, I see why. Because it's all the same thing. The message is the same. Have a respect for yourself. Have a respect for your neighbor. Have a respect for everyone else. And when we do that in community, we are stronger. We have this beautiful power amongst us as individuals. And yet, when we come together, it grows and magnifies. And we take everyone's energy together. And then we go out, and that energy just spreads. And the message is all the same. And I am grateful. Thank you so very much for having me. So, the hymn that we just sang, Meditation on Breathing, was so absolutely beautiful. So I just want to do a little exercise right now. If you're comfortable, close down your eyes. If you're not, then just a soft gaze directly ahead. And I believe the hymn went, breathe in, breathe out. Okay? And so just through the nose, closing your eyes, breathe in through the nose and fill the belly all the way up to your collarbones. And when you breathe out, release the shoulders, bring the belly to the spine, and feel the warm air leave. And as a group, we breathe in, and we breathe out. And we breathe in, and we breathe out. In, out. And just continue doing that on your own. And as you're breathing, bring to your mind anything that you are grateful for. Something that's happened in the last week that has filled you with gratitude. And now become the observer and think, where in my body do I feel a sensation where this is speaking to me, this sense of gratitude? And now breathe deeply into that space and breathe out. And if you're comfortable and you want to open your eyes, or if you want to keep them closed and continue, that's fine. Gratitude, on the most basic level, is what allows us to feel a sense of peace, to start to transform our thought patterns of self-doubt, of judgment of others. It allows us to be grateful, to be thankful, to be happy for a moment. And it is our choice if we keep that moment going or if we let it be a fleeting moment in time for us. And so every day we are given choices. And every day we decide how we're going to wake up. Are we grateful when the feet hit the floor? Am I excited for a brand new day even in the face of adversity? And that is practice. And meditation is practice. And breath work is practice. And like with anything, over time, changes will happen in the body. Changes will happen in the mind. Changes will happen in our relationships. Changes will happen all around us. And all of a sudden, new things start to come into our lives that we never knew existed because we changed our thought patterns, because we started a daily practice of gratitude, of meditation. Over the course of 8 weeks, it is documented that a daily practice of 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the afternoon, over the course of 8 weeks, will enact brain change and cellular change in the body. I can attest that a daily practice of meditation will bring about profound changes in your life. And some of us sit here saying, I don't need to change. What changes do I need to have? Decreased stress, better sleep, better eating habits, better digestion, better relationships. Aches and pains start to go away. Including breath work into our practice includes our lung capacity, includes our cellular functions on a more healthy level. These are all scientifically proven. It's just a matter of being focused, being dedicated, and having a commitment not to the practice, but to yourself. And like with anything, we don't have to sit in lotus position. We can go for a walk, we can paint, we can make a cup of tea, we can do anything. We can peel potatoes. I myself love to do dishes. I do dishes, right? I know it's ridiculous, isn't it? Except I get in the, I'm not coming, no, I'm not. I sit and I just get into this state where I'm like, this is so relaxing because it's mindful. It's one singular thing that we are doing. And so when we go for a walk in the woods, we see a tree. It's just a tree. We walk by it, we say, it's just a tree. We don't actually say that, but it registers, it's just a tree. And like in meditation, it's just a thought. I don't say, why is that tree here? Who put that tree here? What's that tree trying to do to me? Oh my God, I got to come back to that tree and that tree's going to stare at me. I don't say that. I just walk by the tree. And the thoughts that come to us during our day, during our meditation practice, they're just thoughts. And it's ego trying to get us back into something that is more comfortable for us, because sitting quietly with our own whatever is scary. It scares us. It scares me. And there's times when I'm just like, oh my, something comes. But I've learned to sit with it because there's some lesson that I have to learn from it. And so what I would love for each and every one of you to do is continue doing what you're doing and smiling and showing up for each other and allowing people like myself to come in and share with you things that we love and I thank you. And if there are questions about breath work and deepening that, or meditation and deepening that, I'm happy to sit and chat with you about that. But I would like to say thank you so very much for allowing me the time to come and speak with your congregation. Thank you.
Let us take a moment or two to think about what we have just heard.